Dear viewers, you're most welcome to this item numbered 003 of our O-level mathematics, and you are welcome to this presentation. This is L Jaledi to Mathematics channel, and this presentation we are going to have a thorough working through of this item until we get our responses, as you can see down here. So I've made a series or a playlist of the O-level items and their respective expected responses. Let us jump into the video by reading through this item. Remember, it is very important to begin by reading through the tasks. So we have part A, we are to calculate Teddy's profit per month. Then part B, we are to help Teddy in calculating premium and the amount of money she's to pay to the shop attendant. Then we have our part C and the last one, how much money is she supposed to pay after the period of 2 years. It is always important to first read the items, rather the questions, then one can jump over to the scenario, having known what he or she is required of to calculate. The scenario reads, Teddy and Sons wholesale shop buys 50 kilograms, 50 kilogram bags of sugar, 25 kilogram bags of rice, and 100 kilogram bags of maize flour from a factory at UGX 225,000, UGX 100,000, UGX 250,000 per bag respectively. She then sells each bag of sugar, rice, and maize flour at UGX 250,000, 112,500, and UGX 300,000 respectively. As we continue reading, Teddy's shop sells 75 bags of sugar, 45 bags of rice, and 60 bags of maize flour per month. Teddy pays a commission of 8% of the profit made on monthly basis to her shop attendant and 10% of the monthly profit to Sequel Insurance Company. Teddy has plans of expanding her business and intends to apply for a loan of UGX 50 millions in a Centenary Bank that charges simple interest rate of 2% per month for 2 years. Now, as we read the item, the task part A, we are to calculate the Teddy's profit per month. Then if we revisit the question or a scenario for part A, we are going to consider the content from here up to where we have the bag sold per month. So here. Alright, let us have the solution, and we are to begin answering part A, whereby we are required to calculate the profit made. So now let me begin by highlighting what is important for you to take a note of. We have to take a note of the unit cost per bag of sugar, rice, and then maize flour. So this amount is the unit cost of a bag of sugar. This is the unit cost of the bag of rice. Then the 250 is the unit cost of a bag of maize flour. Then when it comes to the selling price, this is for sugar, this is for rice, and then this is for maize flour. But remember, they are saying that in the month, the shop sells 75 bags of sugar, 45 bags of rice, and then 60 bags of maize flour. So that is the information we are going to use for us to calculate the profit. So in here we can adopt two methods. Let us begin by using our method 1. Let us call it method 1 of calculating the profit. So we are going to begin by getting the unit cost of the goods. Remember the goods we have for the sugar. So the 50 kilogram bag of sugar costs, you can cross check, costs 225,000, 225,000. Then the 25 kilogram bag of rice costs 100,000. Then the 100 kilogram bag of maize flour costs 250,000. Then when it comes to for the selling price, but still the unit or per bag, the 50 kilogram bag of sugar is sold at, you can cross check, is sold at 250,000. This is 250,000. Then the 25 kilogram bag of rice is sold at 112,500. Then the 100 kilogram bag of maize flour was sold at 300,000. So now from here, we can first get a profit made on each bag. If we can get a profit made on sugar, then it means that we can first get the profit made on each 50 kilogram bag of sugar. This is what we are going to do. We are getting the profit got on 50 kilogram bag of sugar. Simply, we are going to get the selling price minus the cost price per bag. So this is giving us the selling price of the 50 kilogram bag of sugar is the 250,000 minus the cost of the 50 kilogram bag of sugar, which is the 225,000. When I press this in the calculator, I'm getting the 250,000. Take away the 225,000. This is giving us 25,000. 25,000. That is the profit made on each bag of sugar sold. But in the question or the scenario, they are saying that the shop sells 75 bags. So if you multiply, it means that we shall have got the total profit got on the 75 kilogram bags of sugar sold. So we are getting the total profit got on sugar. In here, simply, we are going to get the 25,000 multiplied by the number of bags of sugar sold, which is equal to 75. So as we multiply, we are getting the 25,000 multiplied by the 75. This is giving us the 1,875,000. 1,875,000. So this is now the profit got on selling the 75 bags of sugar. Then we can proceed and get the profit got on rice. So we need to get first the profit got on one bag of rice. Still the same way, we are going to get the selling price minus the cost price, which is equal to, we are getting the 112,500 minus the 100,000. So this is giving us the 12,500. Now to get the total profit got on rice, simply we are going to get the 12,500 multiplied by the number of bags of rice, which from the scenario are 45. So we need to multiply the 12,500 by the 45. So when I grab a calculator here, I'm pressing the 12,500 multiplied by the 45. This is giving us, I'm getting 562,500 as the total profit got on rice. Then we need to get the profit got on maize flour. Simply let us get the profit got on each bag by getting the selling price minus the cost price. So this is giving us the 300,000. Take away the cost price, which is the 250,000. So this is giving us the difference of 50,000. Then from here we can get now the total profit got on maize flour. Simply we are going to get the 50,000 multiplied by the number of bags of maize flour sold. In the scenario, there are 60 bags, as you can see here. So simply we are going to get the 50,000 multiplied by 60. So when I grab a calculator, this is the 50,000 multiplied by 60. This is giving us the 3 million. 3 million. So this is the total profit got on maize flour. Then to get the total profit overall, we are going to sum up them. So total profit got on all the three items. Simply we are getting the 3 million. We added to the 562,500. This is 562,500 plus the one got on sugar, which is 1,875,000. So let me grab a calculator. I have 3 million plus the 562,500 plus the 1,875,000. This is giving me the 5,437,500. It is 5,437,500. You can go ahead and conclude that therefore, where do we get a conclusion from the question? Today's profit. So you can say therefore, today's profit per month is UGX 5,437,500. This therefore becomes our correct answer for part A. That has been method 1. We can have a walkthrough of method 2. For method 2, this is what we are going to do. This is for sugar. Simply, we are getting the costs for sugar. Remember, there are 75 bags that were bought. Then multiply by the unit cost of the 50 kilogram bag of sugar, which is the 225,000. So this is giving us, we said 75 multiplied by the 225,000. This is giving us 16,875,000. Then also we get for rice. Remember, there were 45 bags of rice, multiplied by the unit cost of the 25 kilogram bag, which is the 100,000. Simply, this one's giving us the 4,500,000. The same for the maize flour. There were 60 bags, multiplied by the unit cost of each 100 kilogram bag, which is the 250,000. So when I grab a calculator, compute the 60 multiplied by the 250,000. This is giving us the 15 millions. So this is 15 millions. Then from here, I need to first get the total cost. Total cost is simply gonna be the 16,875,000 plus the 4,500,000 plus the 15 million. So this is giving us, so continue pressing a calculator, so plus the 16,875,000 plus the 4,500,000. This is giving us 36,375,000. 36,375,000. So this is becoming our total cost. Then from here we need to go ahead and calculate the amount got after selling them. This is sell or sales. Still we do the same for sugar. Remember, there were 75 bags of sugar multiplied by the selling price of sugar, which is 250,000 a bag. This is 250,000. So when I compute, I'm get the calculator. It is 75 multiplied by the 250,000. This is giving us, 18,750,000. Then for rice, simply because there were 45 bags, they're getting 45 multiplied by the selling price per bag of sugar, rice, which is 112,500. So this is equal to, now I get 45 multiplied by the 112,500. This is giving us the 5,062,500. Then for maize flour, remember there were 60 bags multiplied by the selling price of per bag, which is 300,000. So this is giving us, so I grab a calculator, it is 60 multiplied by the 300,000. This is giving us 18 millions. So write our 18 millions. Then from here, we need to get the total, which is going to be equal to the 18,750,000 plus the 5,062,500 plus the 18 millions. So this is equal to, I grab my calculator, so I'm just pressing plus the 5,062,500 plus the 18,750,000. This is giving us, the 41,812,500. So this is the total amount of money got after selling all the items. Then to get the profit, we are going to get the difference, whereby saying that total profit, simply is going to be equal to this total amount of money got after selling all the items, which is 41,812,500. Take away the total cost, which is the 36,375,000. The calculator here, I'm getting this answer. Then take away the 36,375,000. This is giving us the profit to be the 5,437,500. So this becomes our profit, and if we cross check this profit we have got for method 2, it's the same as the answer we are getting for method 1. So in examination, you are only required to use only one method. One method is enough. Use any of the two which you are well versed with. Allow me, we proceed to our part B of the question. Part B requires us to calculate the premium and the amount of money she is to pay to the shop attendant. But in the scenario here, it is that Teddy pays a commission of 8% of the profit made on monthly basis to her shop attendant, and then 10% of the monthly profit to Sequel Insurance Company. So let us have the working. So for us to get the premium, simply they are saying that she paid 10% as premium of the profit, which is 5,437,500. So when I put this in the calculator, I'm going to press the 10 divided by the 100. I first get the answer, then I multiply by the 5,437,500. This is giving us 543,750. And we need also to go ahead and calculate the commission. The commission, it is 8%, which is 8 divided by 100, multiplied by the monthly profit, which is 5,437,500. So this is giving us a press 8 divided by the 100. This is giving us 0.08. I multiply it by the 5,437,500. This is giving us the 435,000. You can now go ahead and conclude that therefore the premium is UGX 543,750, and commission, also we can talk of amount paid to the attendant, is the UGX 435,000. This therefore becomes our correct answer for part B. We can now proceed to our part C of the question, which reads, how much money is she supposed to pay after the period of 2 years? That means in the question here, it says that she intends to apply for a loan of 50 millions in Centenary Bank that charges a simple interest rate of 2% per month for 2 years. So in here, if we summarize, this is for part C of our question. We can say that the principal P in that case equals to 50 millions. Then our interest rate equals to 2%, but this is per month. Then our time T equals to, this is our rate R equals the 2 years. So in here, we are going to first calculate the simple interest, which is equal to the principal multiplied by rate multiplied by time. So this is equal to our principal, which is the 50 millions, multiplied by our rate, which is 2%. That means the same as 2 divided by the 100. Then multiplied by the time. Remember the time is in years, but the rate is in per month. So for us to change this one from years to months, we need to get 2 multiplied by the 12, because there are 12 months in a year. So this is the same as having the 50 millions multiplied by the 2 divided by 100, then multiplied by the product here is 24. So when I process the calculator, I'm getting 24 millions. After that, we need to go ahead and get the amount. That amount equals to the principal plus the simple interest. So our amount A is going to be equal to the principal, which is 50 million, plus our simple interest, which is 24 millions. So when I compute this, I'm getting an amount to be equal to the 72 millions. Can conclude that therefore she is to pay back UGX 74. Okay, this is 74 million, not 72. 74 million. And therefore this becomes our correct answer for part C. If this video has been of value to you, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And endeavor to subscribe in case you have not done so. See you again next time. Goodbye.